Jack Lord stars tomorrow at 11:30.
Here's what's new early in the morning. The race against Mother Nature. Grape growers racing frantically all over Northern California, trying to harvest their grapes before they rot on the vine. This scene is still going on at St. Francis Vineyards near Kenwood in Sonoma County. They're working around the clock to rescue their crops from fungus caused by the wet weather. But it's an uphill battle.
Can we...
Comes now the weather with Joel Bartlett. Can we what?
I was going to say, can we get this show on the road? And then all of a sudden the camera came on.
Your every wish is our desire, Joel. You're in a hurry to go?
Yes, it's Friday. I mean, here it is.
I don't
early
have time
Saturday
to talk
morning.
about your tie then.
Little grapes on the vine here.
Yes.
Someday vintage wine, right?
Well, I don't know. If you squeeze it hard enough, I suppose over the years you build up a little residue in there.
I mean, I've spilled enough stuff on this tie. If I squeezed it.
Can we get a close-up of this tie? Is that possible? This is the only tie with bunch rot in California. There it is.
With what?
Boy, if Spencer was here, he'd just grab that one right up. So I guess my question is, what's the weather going to do, Joel? You knew we guessed to that, didn't you?
We're in a drying out stage. We're not 100% in the clear yet. Most of the activity now is from about the Bay Area, Lake Tahoe southward.
Late this afternoon, what would happen to me, Joel?
Well, you mean weather-wise or otherwise?
Well, I mean, we know otherwise, but weather-wise.
No, I would say the chances for rain are maybe 1 or 2 in 10 by this afternoon. So you should.
So if there are 10 people there, 2 of them will get wet.
2 of them will get wet, right? And
That's nice.
One of them...
Guess who? You're going to play handball again there?
Yeah.
All right, little forehand. Boom, there it comes.
It's the needle brioche.
The needle brioche.
Needle brioche. Ooh, see, there he is.
Oh, yes. Dan Schear, who just came in from outer space.
It's nice having you walk among us, Space Voyager.
I shall return.
That's what I'm afraid of. That's Dan Schear. Dan Schear, the sheer delight, the sheer terror, actually. We call him around here. Thanks for dropping by, Dan.
Hey, we'll see you next week.
With any kind of luck, we'll never see you again. No. He's a nice fellow.
He is? He is.
He is, right.
Very nice. Oh, wonderful.
We call him wind shear also.
Wind shear.
Wind shear.
Because of the wind shear factor.
We could tell you some of the other things we call him, but then we could be unemployed in about 2 minutes, too. He has the kind of voice that could stop a head waiter in progress from a block away. Did you notice? He's the only guy I know that can use a telephone and never lift it off the hook.
I know, he just...
He starts talking.
He gets your attention.
He certainly does.
Definitely.
Speaking of that, what's going to happen with the weather? We're going to have nice rain for 8 out of 2 people, right? 8 out of 10 people?
8 out of 10 will be dry. 2 will be wet.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it does look like Monday's going to be the nicest day of the weekend.
I think you just went over the edge with Dan. Say goodbye, Joel.
It's not a long weekend, is it?
You stand out in that rain long enough, you get soggy as a grapefruit.
Yeah, that's right.
Adios quick.
Adios quick.